Hello, my name is Alyssa Munn. I am the Office Manager and Safety Officer at Métis and Construction. I would first like to take a moment to thank President Chartrand and the MMF Cabinet and Métis and Construction's CEO Marc Leclerc and COO Wei Xie for being steadfast leaders during this challenging time. I would also like to thank Minister Park, who is the Minister of Energy and Infrastructure, as well as our Chairman at Métis and Construction. This year, I earned my designation as a National Health and Safety Administrator through the Construction Safety Association of Manitoba, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without Minister Park's continuous support and guidance. The amount of work he does behind the scenes is astonishing, and I know his colleagues appreciate his respect and dedication to the MMF and Métis citizens. It is truly an honor and my privilege to work with Minister Park every day. Métis and Construction is a diversified project management construction corporation owned by the Métis Economic Development Trust. I will start with a little background into our safety program at Métis and Construction. Métis and Construction is a core certified company, which means that we have accreditation that verifies Métis and Construction has implemented a comprehensive and effective health and safety program. Our health and safety program is audited annually to verify Métis and Construction is maintaining our training elements and auditing standards. Métis and Construction has a 96-man work camp located at the corner of Highway 2 and Provincial Road 305. If you have not watched Minister Park's tour of our camp on April 16th, I encourage you to go on the MMF's YouTube or Facebook page and watch it. It shows the layout of our camp, the accommodations, and some of our incredible employees. Since that video was posted online, Métis and Construction has executed additional upgrades to the camp, including the installation of a 6-foot barbed wire fence and a video surveillance system. Métis and Construction, in collaboration with the MMF's Health and Wellness Department, has also added a triage unit to our camp to help with the quarantine guest intake. When the severity of COVID-19 was becoming apparent, Métis and Construction immediately started creating a protocol plan that would utilize our accommodation camp as a quarantine facility for Métis communities if necessary. As our operations were changing from regular camp accommodation services to quarantine facilities, Métis and Construction needed to quickly adapt our health and safety program's policies and procedures. Our safety procedures that centered around cooking and housekeeping now have an additional focus on disease control. We had to add new procedures for the camp's quarantined areas, such as how to safely wear and remove our personal protective equipment, how to safely bring quarantine guests their meals, how to disinfect quarantine guest shower areas, among many other things. Métis and Construction and the Manitoba Métis Federation's Health and Wellness Department partnered together when developing the COVID-19 protocol plan. The protocol plan was reviewed and feedback was given that was invaluable. Words cannot express the gratitude I feel towards Minister Chartrand and Dr. Sanguins and Dr. Goulet for their time, effort, and dedication to this project. Métis and Construction also needed to make sure we procured the necessary medical supplies and personal protective equipment in the event the quarantine camp was opening. We immediately partnered with ESGS Inc., who quickly ordered all the required medical supplies and personal protective equipment. I am very proud to say all of our staff at camp understood the risks and adamantly took the necessary precautions to ensure the safety of themselves, their coworkers, and any potential quarantine guests at camp. For the quality of their work ethic, and dedication, they should be commended for their efforts. In the construction industry, there is a growing understanding of the significance of mental health in the workplace and the need to create a supportive work culture. Research shows that 1 in 3 people in Canada will experience mental illness at some point in their life. We also know that in any given year, 1 in 5 people in Canada will personally experience a mental health problem or illness. During times of uncertainty in the world, people struggle with stress, anxiety, and depression. As a result, when creating the protocol plan, Métis and Construction looked at not only the physical impact of COVID-19, but also the mental health impact it could have on both our quarantine guests and our employees. Métis and Construction created health and safety resource books to ensure that our employees and quarantine guests at camp would have access to needed supports in the community. The books have information on the psychological impacts of COVID-19, ways to cope with anxious thoughts, mental health resource, contact sheets, and much more. If you or someone you know is struggling mentally because of COVID-19, know that you are not alone and there are many resources available to help. If you're facing COVID-related anxiety, the Anxiety Disorders Association of Manitoba has created a COVID-19 support line that you can reach at 204-925-0040. The Anxiety Disorders Association of Manitoba has been providing services to Manitobans with anxiety disorders for over 30 years. Their programs are evidence-based, supported by research and mental health professionals, and delivered by people with personal lived experience with anxiety. If you're facing a crisis, please reach out to the Clinic Crisis Support Line at 1-888-322-3019. The Clinic Crisis Support Program operates a variety of crisis phone lines and online support services, providing free and confidential counseling, support, and referrals for people who are suicidal, in crisis, or struggling to cope. And finally, if you are somebody who is feeling happy and healthy, I encourage you to reach out to family, friends, and elders in your community to make sure that they are also in a safe and healthy place. Enjoy your summer, stay safe, and let's take care of each other. Thank you so much for your time.